Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. So for today's video, I will be showing you guys this very cool mini dragon scale bracelet. So this design was introduced by Christy, or known as 7284 Christy on Instagram. This is a mini dragon scale with border, as you can see here. This is the other bracelet that I made. And yeah, this is very cool, and you can play with the color combinations just like what I do here. Okay, I'll put all the credits down in my description box below, so make sure to check it out. And let's just get started. To make this very cool bracelet, you will need a hook. I'm going to be using this double-ended hook here. And then you also need a clip. I'm going to be using this easy clip because this helps a lot than the easy clip, and some bands. So for the color combinations, I will be using 3 colors. I'm going to do this type of color scheme for today. So for the dragon scale, the center here, I'm going to be using white, and for the border, which is 2 colors here, I'm going to be using pink and blue. Okay, let's just get started. First, grab your hook, and then you wanna make a cap pin on your hook. Make an 8 shape like so, and then you wanna attach your C-clip to the cap bin here. You can pause the video now and then attach your clip to the cap bin. And what you want to do is grab your first border color, which is blue for me. Grab your blue or your border, pull it through the first loop, and then pick up that loop back on, and then drop this second loop over the hook. When you want to make a curly loop here, and after that you can close the other side. This is what you should have on your hook now. And then grab your center color again, which is white for me, and pull it through the first 2 loops. And then you want to pick up the very outer one, or the curly band, and close. This is what you should have on your hook now. Okay, now we can slide it down. Next, you want to grab your other border color, which is pink for me. Pull it through the first loop, pick that back up, and then drop this second loop over the hook and close. And then grab your center color again, which is white for me, and then you want to pull it through the first 3 loops now. And before you close it, you want to lift the very outer loop, which is the curly border, and close. So this is what you should have on your hook now, and then we can start the sequence. So let's start it with grabbing your border. I'm going to be using pink because this side is going to be the pink border, and this is the blue side. Grab your pink and pull it through the first 2 loops. Pick up those 2 loops back onto your hook, and then you want to drop this 3rd loop over the hook like so, and then close. Okay, now before you add your center, we need to work on this side first. So slide it down, and then we can add the blue border to the side. So take your blue and pull it through the first two loops. So if you add your border to two loops here, you need to pull your border through two loops again in this side. So after you pull it through the first two loops, you need to pick both loops back onto your hook and then drop this third loop over the hook and close. Okay, after you done with the border, you can add the center now. So I'm grabbing my white, and you want to pull it through the first 4 loops, and then you can pick up the very outer one, which is the latest curly band, and close like so. And then we can do this side now. Slide it down, grab your center again, pull it through the first 4 loops. Make sure that you're pulling your band through the same amount of this other side. After you pull it through the first 4 loops, you need to pick up this very outer one, which is the latest curly border, and close. Okay, now that's for the sequence. Let's do it again. Grab your border, pull it through the first 2 loops, pick up those 2 loops back onto your hook, and drop this third loop over, and then close. Slide it down so we can do the other side. Grab your border again, which is blue for me, pull it through the first 2 loops just like this one, pick those 2 loops back onto your hook, and then you want to drop this third loop over and close, and then grab your center. You can work on the center now. I'm grabbing my white and then pull it through the first 4 loops and pick up the very outer one and close. Let's do this side now. I hope you guys like my new background. That's the new bands that my sister bought me. And yeah, take your white, pull it through the first 4 loops, pick up the very outer one, and close. There you have it. This is not hard at all. Even though it seems like it's hard, it's not hard to do. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one last time. So grab your border for this side, pull it through the first 2 loops, pick them back onto your hook, drop the third loop, and then close. Do the other side now. I'm grabbing my blue, pull it through the first 2 loops, pick them back up to your hook, and then drop this third loop and then close. I'm grabbing my white, pull it through the first 4 loops, pick up the very outer loop and close. Slide it down, grabbing my white, pull it through the first 4 loops, pick up the very outer one and close. And yeah, after you reach the very end of your bracelet, you can add your center color, and then pull it through everything and just close. And then you can attach your shape clip. Okay, and this is the mini dragon scale with border by Christy. Again, I'll put the credit in my description box below, so make sure to check it out. And that's it for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.